Ah, yes, you've returned. Either you're here to learn, or you enjoy watching social workers make questionable life choices, jeopardize their license, and blow up their careers. Oh, sorry, I may have gone too far with that last one. Part 2 of Social Work HIPAA Mistakes brings us 5 more cringeworthy HIPAA violations that you would never commit, right? Once again, buckle up, social work interns, because this is where the compliance bus goes careening off a cliff.
Let's start off our HIPAA mistake journey by telling everyone how you got inducted into the I Forgot to Log Out Hall of Fame.
Mistake number 6, not logging out. Well, congratulations! You just won your agency and all expenses not paid HIPAA audit. All it took was walking away from your computer without logging out and an innocent client taking a look at your notes on the screen. Honestly, why stop there? Maybe tape your passwords to the monitor or leave your client's chart open as a desktop wallpaper. Logging out of computers and electronic devices isn't optional. It's not a vibe, it's your legal and ethical obligation. Just think, you wouldn't leave your diary open in a food court, or would you?
Mistake number 7. If the barista at Starbrews knows your client's diagnosis, well, congratulations. You've just added that person to the treatment team without their consent or your client's. The double caramel macchiato was amazing, but it may have just cost you more than you thought. Sure, you could finish your notes at your internship, or you could take your laptop to your favorite coffee shop and place it right beside a stranger's table and next to a group of teenagers. Or maybe you decide working at home is more private until your spouse leans over your shoulder and says, "Oh my gosh, I know her." Doing your work anywhere but a private space is begging for a HIPAA violation.
Up next, mistake number 8. Let's unpack why trusting the internet with unencrypted PHI is like trusting your lunch to the office fridge. And believe me, that never ends well.
Transmitting unencrypted PHI electronically is the professional equivalent of putting your lunch in the world's largest office fridge, otherwise known as the internet, and then hoping for the best. Sure, you labeled it with your name and a sticky note that says, "For my supervisor only," but that won't stop someone from just taking a quick peek inside, or in this case, a quick look at your client's private information. And just like that leftover pizza you were looking forward to, once it's out in the open, you're never getting it back in one piece.
Mistake number 9. Sticky notes and scrap paper. Perfect for jotting client info, but terrible to leave on your desk, and even worse when you toss it in the trash. Doing that is basically entering your client into the Who Finds My PHI Today lottery. Spoiler alert, the winner is never the right person.
When it comes to PHI, the trash can is not your friend. Documents with client information should never be tossed in the garbage or recycling bin for coworkers or janitorial staff to go through. Instead, anything with PHI must be cross-shredded, placed in locked shred bins, or disposed of through an approved shredding service. Remember, once shredded, it's safe. Until then, it's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Mistake 10. Let's take a field trip to the parking lot, because nothing says secure client data like leaving it in your back seat right next to your fast food wrappers and gym bag.
Leaving PHI in unsecure places is a big HIPAA no-no. For example, when you leave client notes, laptops, or intake forms visible in your car, you've just turned your vehicle into an all-you-can-steal buffet. The only question thieves have is, do I want the laptop entree or the session notes appetizer? You guessed it, they'll take both. and you'll be left explaining to the HR manager how you seem to think your Toyota Corolla doubled as a HIPAA-compliant filing cabinet. Congratulations! You've reached the HIPAA mistake bonus round. Woohoo! A translation, you've officially gone above and beyond in all the wrong ways. Bonus mistake number 1. An accidental CC is just one click away from an email Armageddon, where private info spreads faster than a golden retriever reel on Facebook. Except this time, the reel is someone's real medical history.
Oh no, the reply all and CC apocalypse. One click of reply all or the wrong CC, and suddenly your email thread looks like an awkward family reunion. Half the people you don't know, the other half wondering why they're there, and now they all know about your client's PHI. Now the other intern is already planning how to accidentally mention it at group supervision. And that creepy guy in the office down the hall has been waiting his entire career for an email like this. Unfortunately, saying, "I didn't mean to click it," cannot put the HIPAA genie back in the bottle.
I be demanding me crew's therapy notes. But blast it, these landlubber social workers keep squawking about HIPAA releases. What's a captain gotta do? Sign paperwork?
Picture this. You're at your desk when suddenly in stomps Captain Blackbeard, parrot squawking, hook waving. He demands to know how his crewmates' therapy sessions are going. Now, unless that parrot is holding a signed release of information, the answer is a solid no. Because here's the deal. Just because someone shouts loudly, waves a sword around, or smells something fierce doesn't mean they're authorized to get hold of protected health information. HIPAA doesn't care if it's a pirate captain, an upset caseworker, or that unknown person on the phone claiming to be a family member. No release, no PHI. End of story. Otherwise, you'll be walking the plank straight into a privacy violation. And that's all, folks. You've officially survived the wild roller coaster of HIPAA mistakes. From social media disasters and hallway gossip to office fridges of doom and unauthorized pirate captains, you've seen it all. The good news? By avoiding these common pitfalls, you'll impress your field instructor, keep your agency happy, and, most importantly, stay out of the next episode of HIPAA Mistakes, the extended cut. Gold star for you, and yes, it's shred bin approved.
Remember, HIPAA isn't here to ruin your internship or your career. HIPAA is designed to keep your clients safe, your license intact, and your career free from awkward conversations with field instructors and HIPAA auditors. So the next time you're tempted to do your notes in Star Brews, overshare with colleagues, or leave PHI in your car, just picture us standing behind you, slowly shaking our heads.
Thank you for watching, laughing, and most importantly, thank you for choosing to keep your clients' information private. Now go to your internships confident, compliant, and hopefully a little entertained. Who knows? You might even teach your field instructor a thing or two about HIPAA compliance. Careful though, correcting your supervisor on HIPAA is kind of like correcting your grandma's cooking. Technically you're right, but you'll still regret it. See you next time.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this social work field education channel with students, field instructors, and faculty. Stay tuned for more informative and entertaining social work training videos.